And then when you were 16, did you start to make Warriors juniors? Did they have things like that then? Or was it just more, when was the first time you kind of got scouted by like an NRL franchise or NRL team?
I think there was a Warriors development system that I was a part of for a brief moment, going into my year under 17s. And that was a mad experience. You had the 20s team that was like David Fusatua, Connie Harrell was there, all those boys, and just being a part of that and just seeing, like, going in the gym. Obviously, the gym's a big warehouse type thing, and everyone sees everyone, and like you're looking at the players, you're like, far out, this is hectic. But yeah, that was probably my first time actually getting scouted, and that was late in my sort of rugby league life.
So you got to kind of scout it, I guess, around 17. And did you play any games for the Warriors junior system, or did you play any games for the Warriors junior system?
Yeah, I played a couple trials.
Yep. But no 20s games.
No 20s games for the Warriors. Yep. Sort of left a sour taste in my mouth, leaving the Warriors because, I thought they wanted me, and then it didn't really work out, and then it was tough for me. So I just decided to stop going to those trainings and just focus on my club footy. And then the Roosters got a hold of my manager, and
mad.
Yeah.
So how was that? Because obviously, as you mentioned, had a great childhood, played at a family friendly club, loved the game, loved the Warriors, really, followed the Warriors, and then you found out that the Warriors, essentially they don't really rate you.
Yeah, that was tough for me because my dad always said, I don't know why he said it to me, but it always stuck with me. It was like, if you can't make it like where you're from, like, you're probably not good enough. And I was like, wow. It's like if your home team's not looking at you, like, and I was like, oh, that sort of sits with me. And I spoke to him about it a couple of years ago. I was like, Dad, remember what you said to me about this? And he was like, son, that's not like this. This is a situation where it wasn't your fault. You did everything right. You were playing. You made Auckland. You made New Zealand residents. Like, it's not your fault here.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, okay. It was still a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely, like, I would love to stay home and play in front of my family at Mount Smart and do all this and that over there. But, it's everything's happened for a reason to get me to where I am now.
100%. Yeah, I mean, look where you are now. So, man, I didn't know that. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah,
I appreciate
all good.
So, like we just mentioned, Warriors, essentially said that, that you're free to go elsewhere. You go back to your club, focus on your club footy, obviously excel at that age. And then the Roosters come, offer you a contract. Mm-hmm. You end up moving to Australia. How was the move? What age did you move across to Australia?
Yeah, the move was actually very scary for me. I was 17, turning 18 when I moved to the big smoke of Sydney. Coming from a country with 4 million to a city of 4 million, it was pretty daunting. And but as a family dude, the move was primarily to make my family proud and to sort of put my family's name on the map in some sort of way. I've got two siblings that I want to be able to look at me and be like, he didn't let anything stop him from achieving his dream, and he could do anything. So the move was very scary. I was very homesick for the first whole year actually that I was there. It took me a while to get used to living with other people and like another family, but I was lucky that I had a really good homestay family.
Yeah, that was my next question. So where did you move in straight away? Obviously, 17 turning 18, you're obviously still a young fella. Who did you live with? How was it?
First I lived with the manager of the SG ball team, and that was an experience. I lived with Joey Manu, Peri Ioane that was at Brisbane, and they were like the academy, and obviously Joey Manu's the centre now.
Yep.
So that was pretty cool. But then I just decided to go to TAFE one day and met up with one of the other boys that was in the team, and he was in the same course as me, and I went over to his house because he lived closer to the TAFE. And his family and I got along really well, and they decided to take me in, and that's the Allende family from La Perouse, Staten La Perouse.
Yep.
So shout out to them. They've always been in my corner as well, and they sort of made it so much easier, that transition from moving away from my family, because they just treated me like family. I was just an older brother to their kids, and essentially their child that is not their child, you know.
Yep.
They treated me like family, and it was just so special for me. And I always, try to catch up with them as much as I can.